Healthy habit number one of 16 is to consume half your body weight in ounces of clean drinking water every single day. Water is essential for life and plays a critical role in numerous physiological functions throughout the body. Here are the top 10 most important physiological functions requiring water and why they matter. And the 10th physiological function that requires water is that it protects organs and tissues. Water plays a crucial role in safeguarding the body's organs and tissues, ensuring they function optimally and are shielded from damage. Acting as a cushion, a temperature regulator, and a medium for nutrient delivery, water is essential for maintaining the structural integrity and resilience of various organ systems, whereas dehydration or insufficient water intake can compromise these protective mechanisms, leading to long term health consequences and diminished functionality of critical organs. And understanding how water supports and protects tissues emphasizes the necessity of hydration for overall physiological well being. One of the most direct ways water protects organs and tissues is by acting as a cushion to absorb shock and impact. This is particularly evident in structures like the brain and spinal cord, which are surrounded by cerebrospinal fluid, which is a water based solution that insulates these critical structures from injury. For example, cerebrospinal fluid helps buffer the brain against sudden movements or blows to the head, reducing the risk of concussions or other traumatic injuries. Similarly, water is a major component of the synovial fluid in joints, which minimizes friction and cushions bones during movement, preventing wear and tear. Water is also fundamental to the structural integrity of cells, which makes up the tissues and organs in the body. Approximately 70% of the cell's volume is water, and this hydration is essential for maintaining its shape and functionality. Dehydration causes cells to shrink, disrupting their ability to communicate, transport nutrients, and eliminate waste. Over time, chronic dehydration can weaken the cellular foundation of organs, impairing their overall performance. For example, kidney cells become less efficient at filtering blood when dehydrated, increasing the risk of toxin accumulation and organ damage. Water also helps protect the skin. The skin, which is the body's largest organ, depends on adequate hydration to serve as a protective barrier against environmental damage. Water maintains skin elasticity, thickness, and resilience, ensuring it can fend off pathogens, toxins, and physical trauma. Dehydrated skin becomes dry, brittle, and more prone to cracking, which compromises its protective function and increases the risk of infections. Additionally, water helps regulate skin temperature by enabling sweat production, which is a key mechanism for cooling the body and protecting internal tissues from overheating during exercise or hot conditions. The eyes are a particularly vulnerable organ that rely on water for lubrication and protection. Tears, which are primarily composed of water, form a protective layer that prevents dirt, dust, and microorganisms from damaging the delicate surface of the eye. These tears also provide nutrients to the cornea, which lacks its own blood supply, and dehydration reduces tear production, leading to dry eye syndrome, which is a condition that causes discomfort, inflammation, and an increased risk of eye infections. And proper hydration is essential to preserving the health and functionality of this sensitive organ. Beyond cushioning and structural support, water also protects internal organs by facilitating their metabolic processes and preventing overheating. For example, the liver relies on hydration to perform its detoxification functions, breaking down toxins and metabolizing nutrients, and the heart, another vital organ, depends on water to maintain blood viscosity and ensure efficient circulation. And dehydration increases strain on the heart as it pumps thicker blood, heightening the risk of cardiovascular stress and damage. Water also helps insulate organs, keeping them at stable temperatures and reducing their vulnerability to thermal stress. During physical activity, water becomes even more critical for protecting organs and tissues. Exercise generates heat, which can damage internal structures if not dissipated effectively. Hydration enables sweating and blood flow redistribution to cool the body, safeguarding organs like the brain, liver, and kidneys from heat related damage. Furthermore, water helps maintain electrolyte balance during exercise, preventing muscle cramps and maintaining the functionality of heart and skeletal muscles. Without adequate hydration, the risk of organ stress and injury increases dramatically, particularly in prolonged or intense activity. Proper hydration also plays a preventative role in long term organ health, reducing the risk of degenerative diseases. For example, sufficient water intake supports kidney health by preventing the formation of kidney stones and reducing the likelihood of chronic kidney disease. Similarly, hydration helps maintain the elasticity of arterial walls, protecting against conditions like hypertension and atherosclerosis, whereas dehydration accelerates the wear and tear on organs, contributing to premature aging and increasing the vulnerability to conditions such as arthritis, cardiovascular disease, and cognitive decline. Water is vital for the protection of organs and tissues, from cushioning impacts to preserving cellular structures and facilitating key physiological processes. By maintaining proper hydration, people shield their bodies from both immediate and long term harm, ensuring their organs remain functional and resilient. Neglecting hydration compromises these protective mechanisms, increasing the risk of injury, degeneration, and disease, which is why prioritizing water intake is a simple but vital step in safeguarding the body's organs and tissues for a lifetime of optimal health and performance. That was just a tiny taste of what can be found in my members only section. If you enjoyed it, become a member for only $5 a month to get access to hundreds of member only videos.